welcome back to Mass Effect 3. And we are going to go to Eden Prime. Back where it all started. Last time we went against Saren Arterias here. And we got to see some Prothean artifacts, which caused us to see visions. Let's see what is waiting for us this time. Same squad as before. We have only 2 people. And I think I found a better combination for my colors. So, pattern color. Let's see. I want to move it to... I want to make it dark blue. I think this still looks better. Then tint 1, I want to make it darker brown. Tint 2, I want to make it also darker. Because apparently it's actually darker in the game, and here it's not quite realistic colors. So this looks fine. Okay. Good, and we got something new. We got enhanced scope, increases accuracy by 15% and helps aim through smoke. Not so useful actually. Concentration to enhance aim for a brief time is very useful, and more damage, always very useful. And yes, that's actually everything. I don't think I need to modify anything else. Okay, I got... yeah, I can invest into Cryo Blast. Liara, you cannot invest in anything. James, you also cannot invest in anything. I know, you can invest in something. Singularity or pure biotic. Let's put things into pure biotic, I guess. Recharge speed bonus for all powers, or... wait, no, you cannot. I have 3 points, and it costs 4. Okay. Never mind then.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Hey Liara, you weren't there. We should have, yeah, we should have Kaiden here. I remember Eden Prime, indeed.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Leroy Jenkins. Well, he failed.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Another Prothean dig site.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the geth attack. They'll come back from this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
That's nice. The spacer background comes back in. Oh, hey, they're gas bags. Remember these things? Machine gun and assault rifle. That sounds about right. Take this. Well, guess what? We have a biotic slash.
That is disturbing.
Damn, this gig just gets weirder all the time.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, gas bags, not really a big deal. But we remember them from the first time that we were here. Another one. The drone's like, what am I supposed to do? This thing is not an enemy. Fine. Here's a box. And there's a house. It's a free prefab home. 3,000 credits. Terminal. Let's go look at it. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Okay. Hopefully. Alright, what else is there?
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Yep, Prothean ruins. get up. Okay, so nothing else here, seemingly. Alright, let's see
That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
see what we can find. Elevator console.
Curtis, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Whoa, an actual Prothean? We haven't even seen one before.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean empires spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive, indeed. The Protheans are well regarded, and they left a lot of knowledge for us to find.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
And it's good to have Liara here. She is the biggest fan of the Protheans. Or at least she was, before she became the Shadow Broker.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Heads up!
Foremost scientist, eh? That sounds like something that could help us build the Crucible better. Also, yeah, this music. Back from the first game. And we have... No! Missing shots. Missing shots, that's terrible. We have a nemesis. No! Why did that happen? This fixes us. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Oh, specialist. And now we have some more nemesis. Oh, come on. Rude. Gotcha. And I got a nemesis indeed. I outsniped the sniper. Aha. Seems that we're just trading blows. Nice.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Get back up, Liara. So can't save. Why not? Oh, really? That's weird. And that's the house. Nice kitchen. Got any food over here? No. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Yes. Equipment. Hey, there's a gather bag. No. This is useful. I need more heat sinks, indeed. Hey, it's hydroponics. This doesn't work. Hey, gas bag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go back, go back. Uh-oh. Go back, go back, go back, go back. This seems like a reasonably good spot. Headshot. Ah, I see you. Oh. Turret. Should probably start using things that are more useful. There's the Turian. I need to move up. Can get Liara back, that would be nice. Good. If I could get some heat sinks, that would also be good. Turret over there. Oh, hello there. There we go. Anyway. And saved. Good. Now can I get more heat sinks somewhere? That would be good. Running mighty low on that.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay. Then that's where we're headed last. Nice work. Alliance or something. Oh, yes, good. Science equipment. Salvageable equipment. Maybe the science equipment is salvageable. Lab. There's door. Okay, well, let's get in here. Oh, yes. Really? I still cannot save. What's up with that?
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
So, Protheans. Interesting to see a Prothean city. And now we got a glimpse of how they look like. And they look nothing like their description image in the Codex says. Yeah. They do look more like the Collectors, and interesting also that indeed they had to fight the Collectors in their time. Now we need to fight something that looks like Batarians and things like that, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Any enemies? Not so far. Hoping that we don't get caught in unfavorable conditions.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Oh, hey, there's Blood Dragon armor. Spread the word, Sanctuary. No, you should not go to Sanctuary. Unless you want to fight some Cerberus. And or some Scar. See the turret. I'll take it. Thank you. Nice. That was efficient. Oh. There's someone. Top. No, keep missing. Terrible. Oh, now it's under stasis. That's also not very useful. Oh, hello there. Do not get caught in the blast, please. Okay. Better. This was not a good position. A better position. Shields, you say? Okay. Yes, so that will be all for now. let's take the time to read a bit of the journal. Eden Prime Resistance Movement. The colonists of Eden Prime are fighting the Cerberus occupation. Help the Resistance Movement by getting them Cerberus intel. And priority Eden Prime. Cerberus has discovered a living Prothean preserved in a stasis pod on Eden Prime. Get the Prothean out of the pod and away from Cerberus. And this is indeed a DLC called From Ashes. But before we do that, Vocational Code Handbook. Damage Control Specialist. Naval personnel and ships that are charged with maintenance and proper execution of damage control techniques, deep space fire control, NBC decontamination, and hostile environment repair. F. Finance, Yeoman, and Administrative. A rating for non-combatant support personnel. Great. Gas Bag. Native to the planet Eden Prime in the Utopia system, gas bags were first encountered by human colonists who settled the system in 2152. Benign and unintelligent, these odd animals have a number of protuberant gas-filled sacs growing out of their core body structure. These pods allow the creature to float gently along from place to place. Dangling from their underbellies are 4 legs and 4 rear tendrils, each varying in length. These tentacles are used to catch prey in shallow swamps and ponds where they congregate in groups. Their sacs are filled with an ammonia-hydrogen mix. That means the animals are vulnerable to exploding if punctured by small arms fire. The shower of entrails is mildly toxic. Inexperienced hunters on Eden Prime often use them for target practice. And they are also found on Nepali. Yes. From Ashes. Planets and locations. Eden Prime. That's a funny way of doing that. Instead of putting this into planets and locations, it gets put into the DLC folder. That's weird. In 2151, as the first anxious settlers made their way through the new Charon mass relay, many of them wondered whether the reality of life on Eden Prime could possibly live up to the stories of pristine landscapes that drew them there. What the colonists found exceeded their expectations. The stable climate and compatible biology made the colony almost instantly viable. Over the next few decades, several million humans immigrated to Eden Prime, and a primarily agrarian culture developed. The new colony quickly became not only self-sufficient, but began exporting goods. Chief among these were rare plants grown from Earth's many heritage seed libraries. But in 2183, the colonists faced a true test of their character. Eden Prime was attacked by the rogue spectre Seren Arterius and his geth allies. Not long after, the Citadel was attacked by those same forces, and Eden Prime's neighboring world Terra Nova found itself threatened with complete destruction. Faced with such violence, a lesser citizenry might have retreated back to the safety of Earth, as so many colonists of Terra Nova did. But Eden Prime's governing body refused to give in. Not only did the colonists vote overwhelmingly to block a measure calling for the building of evacuation ships, they voted to ease restrictions on immigrants from Terra Nova looking for a new home. As a result, Eden Prime's population has swelled. Whatever the war might bring, its status as a symbol of humanity's future in the stars remains unblemished. Technology Prothean Beacon. In 2183, human scientists uncovered a Prothean technological artifact on the planet of Eden Prime. While repelling an attack by Seren Arterius' geth allies, Commander Shepard's squad came into the artifact's proximity and set it off. The object, described as a beacon, sent the commander jumbled sounds and images intended to warn of the imminent Reaper invasion. The beacon overloaded during the process and violently exploded. While the vision it provided was dismissed by the Citadel Council as a highly subjective experience, since that time the Council's Committee on Paleotechnology have analyzed the fragments of the beacon in an effort to understand how it communicated. What they found was not quite the telepathic technology that the Alliance Marines described in their reports. The beacon was equipped with a Mass Effect field generator to hold its subject immobile, a necessary step to minimize collateral damage during the rest of the process. The beacon then nearly instantaneously scanned the structure of its target's optic and auditory nerves, as well as many parts of the brain responsible for memory. Once its expert system determined the proportions of these key features, the beacon stimulated them with pinpoint electromagnetic and other irradiative energy, using powerful programs to recreate any images or sound that the beacon required. In principle, this was similar to the popular entertainment device known as a SimStim. Hey, it was SimulStim in Cerberus Daily News. But vastly more comprehensive. SimulStims direct the senses, not memory. The Normandy's medical officer noted that the beacon delivered more information over the space of seconds than a SimulStim could do in hours, and managed to do so to a species whose physiology was completely unknown to its designers. To a paleotech, the fact that Commander Shepard needed assistance to decipher the message is a minor footnote compared to the Protheans' accomplishment, getting any of the message to Shepard at all. Interesting. So, next time we will continue trying to get more information about how to get the Prothean back in one piece. See you then. Later.